Mr. Elon Musk. Now, whether or not you like him or you hate him, there's no denying that he's worth a lot of money. He's became very successful, very profitable in his businesses. He's also made some questionable business decisions in regards to purchasing Twitter. Some people would like to say he's ran it down to the ground. Some people on Twitter are actually saying that as well. But the employees are the ones who are the most mad right now. Well, as it looks like, Mr. Elon Musk and Twitter has been hit with a $500 million lawsuit over Twitter severance packages. They didn't pay their employees. Or let me rephrase that. Some of their employees didn't get paid. And they're going to court over it. So let's get into the story. A former Twitter employee filed a proposed class action lawsuit against Elon Musk and Twitter successor CORP, saying thousands of workers were wrongfully denied full severance in the aftermath of Musk's takeover of the company. About 6,000 Twitter employees laid off since November 2022 haven't received the benefits they were entitled to under the company's severance plan. Plaintiff Courtney McMillan said in a complaint filed Wednesday in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of California, the 3 months of compensation given to some employees is a fraction of what they're owed under the plan, which is no less than $500 million in the aggregate, McMillan said. Twitter's severance plan entitles senior employees to 6 months base pay plus 1 additional week of pay for each year of service. McMillan said in the complaint, less senior employees are entitled to 2 months base pay along with several months of outplacement services, she said. McMillan accuses Musk of employing a dishonest strategy to retain employees by promises of the plan's severance, and then they denied the plan's existence when the employees were fired. Yo, this is absolutely insane. Let me read this to you again. McMillan accuses Musk of employing a dishonest strategy to retain employees by promises of the plan's severance, and then denied the plan's existence when the employees were fired. So listen, this is the plan, all right? Just keep doing your job, And a couple weeks later, I'm going to fire you, and I'm going to say the plan never existed. Good luck. Yo, you cannot make this up. It is really crazy because, obviously these are all accusations, and I have to say this is allegedly, right? All this stuff is allegedly. He's being accused of it. It's absolutely wild that, number one, that you would believe someone who says stuff like this. I mean, if you were an employee of Twitter and you didn't look at his history at Tesla, I mean, this one's going to be on you. Now, hey, I'm all for people get in the bag, get your money. But you got to be able to spot certain stuff. When someone comes to you and says, hey, I want you guys to work hard, keep doing your job, it's going to be fine. And you didn't look at their past history at the other companies? Come on now. We'll keep it going, though. She brings claims against Musk X Corp and X Holdings under the Employee Retirement Income Security Act on behalf of a proposed class of thousands of former Twitter employees. In response to Bloomberg Law's email request for comment, Twitter sent an automated poop emoji. You cannot make this up. Bloomberg Law's email request for comment, Twitter sent back an automated poop emoji as the response. What? Now listen, I've got some of the case files actually pulled up here. I actually go through this stuff. I don't just spew stuff out. I went through and read it. I'm specifically going to go through the actual page 9 for you guys so you can see how crazy this is. But you can actually pull up the document yourself. It's out there ready to be viewed. The whole case document. Here we go. This is what I found was absolutely crazy. It says on page 9 of the document, upon information and belief, Mr. Musk and the Doe defendants indicated that Mr. Musk did not intend for Twitter to follow the plan's procedures or pay the plan's promised severance because of the expense involved. At these meetings, Twitter, Mr. Musk, and or the Doe defendants exercise complete control over the plan and the forthcoming severance to be offered to fired employees. At no point did Twitter, Mr. Musk, the Doe defendants, or anyone with control over discretion over the plan inform employees of the anticipated changes to the severance plan. You know, when you're working for a corporate company, they basically have to send you like a memo or an email or give you a document that says, hey, in 30 days, this specific plan is going to change. And they make you sign off on it, basically making sure that you got the document and all this other stuff. Your human resources person will normally hound you over that information so they get it back. So it protects them on the back end and their company. Well, obviously, this didn't happen at all. We'll keep it going. It says, in fact, management communication with plan participants had largely gone silent since Musk's takeover. Well, this is obviously because he had already fired everybody. He was taking care of everything for himself. Whereas employees previously used Slack to inquire about company policies like the plan, resulting in the acquisition FAQs, which is your frequently asked questions, and company-wide email from management. Employees now encounter the opposite of responsiveness and transparency. Really? You mean to say after he bought the company, things went quiet and dark, huh? Goes on to say defendants occasionally shut down Twitter's Slack entirely. And as has been publicly reported, Mr. Musk ordered his subordinates to comb through employees' Slack and Twitter accounts, including employees' personal Slack conversations with other employees. Twitter then fired employees who were found to have sent messages critical of Mr. Musk or his management decisions. According to public reporting, the result was hundreds of firings. This is absolutely ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely ridiculous. Shout out to Immortal, says, I hope Elon buys Microsoft next. Listen, that'd be crazy. He doesn't have enough money for that. Microsoft is worth so much. We'll go in a couple more paragraphs and then we'll wrap this up. But it says plan participants were left in the dark regarding the severance benefits they had been repeatedly promised. It has been reported that Twitter told some plan participants to view Mr. Musk's personal Twitter account or listen to a podcast hosted by Mr. Musk's friends for information about the layoffs and changes to company policies such as the Twitter severance plan. Imagine, whoever's watching this right now, whoever listens to or watches this later, imagine your management team coming to you. You say, I have a question about my payroll. Hey, just go watch your boss's Twitter account and you'll find out there. Who else is running multi-billion-dollar companies from Twitter? Just typing, handling business meetings and all that kind of stuff. Shout out to Threads. That's Twitter's new competition set up by Mark Zuckerberg. We'll get into that in another one of these streams.